Hello again, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Welcome back to Fort Mort in the battalion. If you haven't joined, go ahead and hit subscribe. In the meantime, today we are going to be talking about the third part to the series of a brand new account. As you can see right here, Fort Mort is at level 79. If you guys watch other videos, I'll go ahead and recap that real quick. My goal was to get Cad Bane to 7-star as quickly as possible. That way I could get raid rewards. I did not go into a good guild on purpose to see what it's like to be as a grind from the beginning. I think my guild has got 2 guys that kind of take 2 or 3 days to get through a raid, so it's a slow process. And then I've also got a couple of tips that I'll show you. I screwed up in one manner, but that's part of what I'm doing, is trying to go through this and find the most efficient. Now mind you, this is the slow process to keep the GP as slow as possible, but get there as fast as we can without bloating it. So one of the things I told you guys is getting to the fleet challenges so that we can get the rewards out of here for the Zetas. As you see, it's the possible rewards. You get a Zeta over here. What I didn't realize was that they had to be 5-star ships. I didn't do my homework on that one, so that's my bad, but I'm getting there as quickly as possible. Basically, I was using some of my fleet rewards to open up the Geonosians as quickly as possible. Looking back, I would have concentrated on making sure I get 5 solid ships. And even then, actually, you need 8 ships. You need a capital ship, and then you need 7 support, and it's not an easy event. So they got to have some kind of synergy. So you have to work on that. I'm hoping that I get there by the time I'm level 85. The whole point is I want to get the Zetas as soon as possible, and the potential to get Omegas. So let's go ahead and dig in and look at my account right here. Right now, this is what I'm looking at. Mostly Jedi and Bounty Hunters. I cannot open Boss because you have to be level 85 in order to open up his node. But I do have a squadron, and I'll show you all those right here. I've got the Jedi, as you'll see right here. I've got the Bounty Hunters here. Now the Bounty Hunters, if you see in my other videos, is because of all the rewards coming out of challenges. They do, I think I said 11 challenges total. And then I'm working the Geonosians up. I was working Dooku up, but then I realized I can't really use the Geonosians anyway, so I stopped working on him. Poggle is the slow roll. The reason he takes so long is I'm not going to waste energy here, again efficient, and I'm not going to waste the crystals here, again efficient, because eventually I'm going to need this ship. So why not farm them both at the same time? Yes, it's going to be a slow roll, but by the time I get alpha, I should have Poggle. So I'm always doing the 5 a day, 5 a day, 5 a day. As soon as I opened him, I started. I'm at 59 to 80 right now. And for some reason, it seems like the drops are a lot lower right now. Going back to my teams, the other thing I did is I needed to open up 3 Night Sisters to get the Omega battles going. They don't have to be high powered. You just need 3 of them. Most of the Omega battles are pretty easy. In my other video, if you look back at that one, I'll tag it up here. You'll see the spreadsheet where it shows all of the battles and what tunes you need for it, like the clones or Ewoks for one, or Empire Ewoks for another. Bounty Hunters and Night Sisters are the big 2. The bonus part of that, if you don't like the Night Sisters, you don't have to level them all the way up. But if you understand the Night Sisters, I got another video on that as well. It's really informative. They can really kick ass. Okay, as I scroll through here, you see I'm level 79. Got only a select few at 78 because I'm using them in the Galactic War and in Arena. Of course, I'm not going to make it anywhere in Arena because you got your guys to buy the Hyperdrive bundle and pay to win their Arena team. And then I've got a bunch that I didn't open, and then I've got a bunch that are level 1, including the big one, Clone Wars Chewbacca. You do not need to start an account with a tank. If you've got healers and DPS, you can level without them. It's a little bit slower, but it's more efficient, and you don't have to open up that garbage. Clone Wars Chewbacca is useless. Okay, this account is level 79. It's taken me 72 days to get here. I've been playing it at about 2,000 to 2,500 a day. It's going to take me another 6 days to get to 80. So you figure it's going to be at least another month. So you're looking at about 115 to 120 days for me to get to level 85, which is more than enough time for me to grind and farm up the rest of these teams. So I'm going to end up with, if you watch the other video on my spreadsheet, you'll see that I'm after the Jedi, the Bounty Hunters, and the Geonosians to start, and then I'm going to open up Padme immediately. And when I open up Padme, I will have Anakin and Ahsoka to move over. I'll have Yoda opened up, so I'll be in a good position to start out right away. I did this on my alt, just a lot slower, less efficient, and it worked out really well. So I have high hopes for this account. So I pulled up this spreadsheet to show you guys what I'm looking here. So I got the Bounty Hunters that I went after first because I wanted the rewards as early as possible. Then this is kind of out of order, but the Geonosians and the Jedi, and then the Galactic Republic. And then after I'm done with those 4, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Night Sisters because I like playing the Night Sisters. They're really badass if you know how to play them. Again, we'll look at that video. And then I'll work on the grind of Darth Revan and then Jedi Knight Revan. And then after that, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll either move on the Rebels and start working down the Ewoks to get C-3PO open, or I'll go straight after the clones. So it depends on where I'm at with Shock T, where I want to go with that. As you'll see here, I put for later Palp. I've kind of dismissed. The Phoenix I probably won't even open at all, as great as Thrawn is. If I decide that I need him in my lineup, I know he's a very versatile character, but he's slowly just dropping in use. The First Order and Jedi Ray training, of course, is another grind you can go for. But if you look at that, I mean, my starting 6 is going to be Bounty Hunters, Geonosians, Jedi, Galactic Republic, Night Sisters, and Darth Revan. And then I know on my alt account, my second account, I've got slowly farmed Grievous in the fleet store, and I've got him to like 280 already. So by the time I'm actually able to open him, I might actually go that route. So I've been keeping an eye on that as well. But the moral of the story is this is my, 7 teams? So I've got 7 teams right there that are just unbelievable, right? That's going to be a tough account to beat. And on top of that, unlike my main account that is extremely bloated, I'm not going to have spent a whole ton of stun guns and everything else getting people up to gear 8, 9, 10 and bloating up that account. So my gear will go a lot farther. Well, it might take a little bit longer. I'm in a newer server and I've got much better teams that I can dominate with and maybe even have a chance in arena. We'll see. And I know I said in my other video that Galactic War I was pretty much autoing, but now at this point I'm pretty much flying through it because I'm being able to work from home because of what's going on. So I'm at 40 and 50, 40 out of 50 right now. So I'm almost there. I'll have that done by the time I hit 85 because you cannot sim it anyway till you're 85. So it doesn't even matter. You still got to battle it every day. I was running a little short on these crystals too, so it really helped out. But honestly, I'm not even using them. So right here, you can pull Poggle here, but I don't want to because I want to farm his node with the ship. So I'm basically using it to get any ships that are close to 5-star or my Geonosian ships. So whatever I have available there, boom, I'll go ahead and grab those. And the Geonosian ships work well with Home 1. They work well with Tarkin ship as well. I've also already started farming Houndstooth, but I can't open him up because I don't have Bosk. But once I open Bosk up, I'll have the Houndstooth ready, which will get me that much closer to getting them Zetas off of that challenge. I've got 4 ships right now that are 5-star, and basically these are the ones that I'm gonna level up. I left TIE Silencer alone. So you see right here, I've got 7 ships that pretty much that I'm working on. Those are the ones that I'm going to utilize to get through the Zetas. I've got almost 4 of them done. The other option I may have by the time it comes up is opening up IG-88 ship, IG-2000, because I'm farming that with Poggle incidentally. So by the time I hit 85, hopefully I'll be knocking them Zetas out. If I would have done my homework a little bit better, I would have figured that one out earlier, but that's okay. I'm here to help y'all. At this point, as for all the challenges, I'm knocking out easily all of them, but because I'm not level 85 yet, I can't multi-sim them. But when I get there, I will be able to, but there's no issue. I'm just waiting to get to level 80 so that I can start doing these challenges right here and start getting my slice materials. So as you guys know, up to this point, these are pretty much useless. The only thing you're going to go in through here and get your 5 stars here. I've got all these at 5-star or at 3 stars so I can get the 5 mods. I'm actually overflowing with mods. I'm constantly having to sift through them and sell them, but I don't have the credits to do it. As you see right here, I've only got 4.7 million, and it's very expensive to sift through your mods. I'm actually doing a video right after this one about mods that nobody shows anybody, so look for that video. It's really explains how to go through your mods the right way. I'm currently sitting at around 500. I'm up at 700 right now because I haven't done them yet. I really haven't worked on arena so hard. I like to stay below 1,000 because I don't have a synergized team yet other than my Jedi, and they're not real high. They do pretty well though. And then of course raids, I've got plenty of 7-star folks to go in there. I've already done it for the day. I even got a 3rd team that I could throw in there and get some garbage points. But I'm getting my rewards, and that's what matters. That's about all I can pass on for today, guys. I'll make sure when I hit level 85 to show you where I'm at. I may update it sooner than that, but for the most part, like I said, it's going, other than that ship challenge thing, everything's going as I planned. You see it's pretty spread out from this standpoint, but the moral of the story is I'm using, here's my Jedi team. Ahsoka, Annie, and Barriss are all going to go over to the Galactic Republic when I open up Padme after I get my Geonosians, and my Jedi will be stacked as well, and my Bounty Hunters will have Bosk. I'll kick IG-88. That's why I don't have him leveled up very high. The only reason I'll level him is if I need that ship. And then my Night Sisters, I can't work on Mother at this point or a zombie, so I'm just holding off on that. But those might be my starter teams going in. Overall, my galactic power is currently sitting at an efficient 300,000. So we're doing pretty good. All right, guys, that's all I got for the day. Like I said, I'll update you at 85. You guys are awesome. Have a good day.
Shut up and sit down.